Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DRich Show, where we talk anything and everything crypto. Now, here's your host, DRich.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the DRich Show. This is DRich and today is August 13th, 2021. Happy Friday everyone. I hope that everyone is doing well, and again that this video finds you all in good health, good spirits, and good energy. And so today on the video we're going to be talking about the crypto news and happenings and a total recap of August 9th to today, which is the 13th, and go over that. So we can go ahead and recap all of the information so that if you did not miss anything, you are up to date. But if you did and you're coming in, we want to make sure that we recap on today's video what we did throughout the week so that we don't miss anything. So again, happy Friday. I hope, again, everyone is doing well. Thank you for the people that have come on board for the journey as far as the new subscribers are concerned. And for those who have been here, I want to make sure that you are well appreciated as well. So without further ado, we'll jump right into the coin market cap. Bitcoin's dominance is at 44.8%, while Ethereum is at 19.4%, with a global crypto market cap of 1.95 trillion, creeping closer to the $2 trillion market cap. Bitcoin trading right now at $46,606.98 there at number one, and Ethereum is pushing back up at $3,240.29 there, and overall up 7% in the last 24 hours, while BNB is at $399 even. Okay, and then we got Cardano. I think that they went live with a smart contract feature on their chain, so therefore it's at $2.03, up 16.7% in the last 24 hours, pushing to the number 4 spot. Briefly, I believe it got into the number 3 spot, but no worries, because at the end of the day, this beast right here will go ahead and eclipse all of it in short order. Our beloved XRP at number 6 at $1.03, up 8.68% in the last 24 hours, over 37.8% increase over the last 7 days. So continue to hodl, continue to accumulate if you are in the mood to accumulate above $1. And, it should be your bottom line. It should be your foundation. And that's just where I'll leave it there. So we'll do some recap on XRP here shortly, because there's some other information that I want to touch bases with you on today. And then we got Dogecoin at 27.6, up 6.26% over the last 24 hours there, sitting at that number 7 spot. And we still have USDC here. Took a little dip of some sort, so I think that they're capturing liquidity with that. So we'll just leave it there and see what happens. Polkad at $21.97 at number 9 there, and Uniswap rounding out the top 10, $29.70. And overall, ladies and gentlemen, we do see some green in the market, which is exciting, which builds confidence, which builds momentum. And again, I always encourage every single one of you to capture and liquidity for yourselves. When I say liquidity, that means some gains where you're preserving your wealth, so that when you see a decrease, we're not putting it back into the market, and we're not giving it back to these folks. But anyway, with certain assets, I like to hodl and not even pay attention to how much I lose versus how much I'm expected to gain. So overall, I see some great momentum here in the market. Your whatever you like, I don't know, but on this channel we talk anything and everything crypto. So most definitely, look at Avalanche, up 11.8% in the last 24 hours there. So I'm happy I took a position in that a little bit over a week ago. Algorand pushing closer to $1. Tezos at $3.54 there. IOTA is at $1.08, which are a couple of your ISO 222 compliant cryptocurrencies. there, digital assets, I should say. H bar 22, almost 23 cents. Okay, you got Holochain. So if you're in Holochain, we talked about at 1 penny, and then Quant still trending in the $1.49 to $1.60 range. And again, ladies and gentlemen, do your own due diligence. This is never financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but we've gone over a lot of different assets that I think that will be beneficial in the long run. Now, don't get me wrong, there's going to be a lot of them that I probably haven't covered, and I'm always open to suggestions and ideas and opinions that will lead me to another buying opportunity in the market. So again, I'm all open ears. I have an open door policy, and again, this is a people's channel, and I like to make sure that I give all credit due to the people in the community. So anyway, just wanted to touch base this article here from Cointelegraph.com. Okay, this is dated August 12th. Chilean peso stablecoin goes live on the Stellar network. The Chilean peso, okay, pegged stablecoin XRPX launch on Stellar this week, and is hoping to gain traction in the remittance and copper markets. Interesting. Okay. Now, we've talked about some of these ISO 222 compliant cryptos, where I do believe that they will be pegged to some sort of precious metal. And I'm not saying XLM is going to be copper. I think XDC will. That's just my opinion. And I think Stellar will be pegged to silver. That's just my speculation, not unfounded, but just speculation at its core. A new stablecoin paying to the value of the Chilean peso is now live on open source Stellar Payments Network, but it is just to prove popular with users. Chilean-based firm XRPX Inc. launched what it describes as the first ever Chilean peso peg stablecoin, dubbed the XRPX token, and according to the public ledger on the Stellar experts since the launch on Monday, the stablecoin has been limited with volume to $12,689 from a total of 12,902 trades. And again, once I do believe once all of this starts, filtering in, cycling through, we will see that volume increase. The new XRPX token is set to streamline remittance and make it easy for investors worldwide to use the copper-linked Chilean peso as a hedge, an announcement read. So again, folks, this has gone live on Monday, this past Monday, which was the 9th. And it's exciting because Stellar is again proving that it is going to be used for cross-border payments, things like that, as we know as Big Brother XRP is set to do as well. So anyway, this is coming from ambcrypto.com. Can XRP decouple from Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market anytime soon? This was published about 16 hours ago. And let's just check what this article has to say. And the market is cooling off from yesterday's rally, which saw the cryptocurrency market capitalization cross the $2 trillion threshold for the first time in months. Bitcoin was down by 1.45% over the last 24 hours. Similarly, Ethereum was also trading in the red, down by 2.45% within the same period. However, resisting the trend was XRP, which was trading at the dollar mark after recording a 13.2% gain in the last 24 hours. And does this simply imply a possible decoupling scenario? Possibly. While Bitcoin has been around much longer than any other crypto and has thus dictated price movements for most of the alts, and the trend is changing slowly but surely, and Bitcoin's correlation with XRP at press time stood at 0.67. Okay, so again, I don't know if it's going to decouple. We would all hope and pray that it does, because we do need, someone to break away from Bitcoin that will change the sentiment in the market as far as, Bitcoin dominating the market. When it goes up, everything else goes up. When it comes down, everything seems to come down with it. And we don't really need a market like that, because it's kind of like predictive in a sense. And we need to have other things break away. and XRP is enjoying a 18+% a day on a nice decoupling from Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto currently. And watch for an uptick in the address activity and unique addresses interacting daily, and network growth and new addresses created, which would push this rather further. And the analytics team tweeted that a further rise in the daily interaction of unique addresses, along with the emergence of new wallets daily, is likely to push the price rally of the sixth largest cryptocurrency higher. Crypto analyst Moon Lambo released a YouTube video to further express his take on the same. He stated, XRP decoupling from Bitcoin is inevitable, and it really is a matter of time. And eventually XRP will run on its own. And I believe that too. I want to say that I do follow him. And I do believe that he is absolutely 100% correct when it comes to decoupling from the rest of the market, while XRP will run on its own course. And according to the Sentiment's recent blog, XRP was clocking in higher development rate, i.e. higher daily GitHub development rate than BTC. So again, I want Bitcoin to be successful, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that it should be at the expense of everybody in the market. I'm not a huge fan of Bitcoin because, again, you need $46,600 to have one total Bitcoin. Well, if I took that same $46,000, I could spread it out with different assets and be able to have higher return in my investment. Okay, in order to get $10,000, you need Bitcoin to rally up to $56,000 to get that same $10,000. Is if I had 100,000 XRP and things like that, where it just rides up a couple pennies, and same with any other asset. So again, we'll see what happens. Stay tuned, and it's an exciting time for us at XRP holders because if you've been here a long time like I have, it's frustrating, but it's also encouraging to know that we are in a good position no matter what position we're in. And I don't think it's going to really take that much to get life-changing wealth, more so than we've had before. So here's another article from ambcrypto.com. XRP traders should watch out for these levels in the coming week. And I've talked about a couple of them on my own. This was also published 19 hours ago. XRP traders have a lot to cheer about with regard to its latest price action. The alt registered a near 20% jump yesterday and reclaimed the dollar mark for the first time in 10 weeks. And will this jump act as a much needed catalyst for XRP to reclaim its May highs? Only time will tell, but the long-term outlook was certainly favorable. At the time of this writing, XRP traded at $1.01, up by 12.8% over the last 24 hours. And here's the XRP daily chart within the article. And there were a lot of other bullish developments on XRP daily's chart. But first, let's talk about its down channel and the bearish pattern, which extended post XRP. 62% decline in mid-May was finally toppled after yesterday's jump. And importantly, XRP has also managed to successfully close its 200 SMA, which is green, which is an event that often functions in a buy signal. So again, you can look at some of these potential targets that plotted using the Fibonacci tool at the 50%, which is $1.24, and 61.8%, which is at $1.41 levels. We're now in the crosshair, and in case of an immediate pullback, support levels rested at 5th of April, swing high of 93 cents, and the 23.6% Fibonacci level at 85.8. However, a close below 80 would likely open the floodgates for an extended sell-off. Now, I don't know who's selling XRP at this time. I wouldn't encourage it because at the end of the day, we can look at all of the charts. We can look at all of what we want. Now, we know when XRP moves, and it moves fast. So I wouldn't I'm not a chart guy, so I really don't look at the charts, because in a blip, XRP could go from $1 to $1.70 in a flip of a finger snap. So, and when it's all said and done, ladies and gentlemen, I just believe that we will not see what happens. We're going to be like in awe and amazement. And again, what I tell a lot of people that I've helped invest in XRP, are you looking for long-term wealth? Or are you looking for short-term gains? If you're looking for short-term gains, become a trader, learn how to trade, and go from there. I'm not one to say I'm going to sell any of my XRP. If and when XRP hits $10, I will then consider, taking a piece, not a lot, but enough to say that I'm okay with, taking some gains off the table. Until then, I'm not ready to even consider it because I know what the end game result would be for me. And I want to see XRP mature in its entirety for me to even begin to consider. So I'll leave that here. I want to hear what you think about everything I'm saying in the description below. And I'm always open for comments. So anyway, we covered LGCY network this week, and right now it's at 0.4 of a penny. And again, here's all of their information, their website, their explorers, the community, as well as their tags. And then here is some price and market stats over the last 24 hours, which we'll get into. So pretty much the 7-day is kind of trading sideways. Great buying opportunity to dollar cost average, and even to stake a higher position. Okay, the all-time high is at 0.006, 0.6 of a penny, May 12th, 2021, which was about 3 months ago, and an all-time low of not even 0.1 of a penny, November 8th of 2020. And here is some information down here for you to read on in regards to LGCY here. And then here is some of the platforms that it's on. My favorite platform is Hotbit. Okay, and there's a trust score which is red, but I've had no problems with the exchange whatsoever. But I'll figure out a different solution at some point. And then you got Beaky and Bilaxy as well as Uniswap to get your tokens there. So again, if you're not following them, go ahead and give them a follow on at LGCY Network. And down here below, you can see where I'm at on my Twitter handle at DRich5531. Okay, and you can get all of their news straightforward from the source. And what we want to do is make sure that we go and get to their homepage, their website. Okay, give them a little star there, lgcy.network. And you can go ahead and read all about it there. I won't go over it because I've already covered it this week. We just are doing a recap. And then I had a comment about the USDL, which is revolutionizing stablecoins through the power of the blockchain. USDL is the gas token for LGCY network, and instead of having bandwidth and energy, the LGCY network will use USDL as gas, which is equivalent to 1 USDL would be a credit for $1 worth of transaction server fees. And USDL is a stable coin, and that means that for people who stake or run nodes with LGCY tokens, they will earn payouts in a safe stable coin rather than in a volatile token. So the person that left the question in regards to this, I wanted to make sure that I answered it since I wasn't able to answer you on the video. And here's a new feature for digital currencies, things like that. So go ahead and read over the website, read everything about everything here. And then this is a little bit more information about the USDL stablecoin here, which is innovative philosophy backed by the blockchain stability as well as scalability. And most definitely it's some good information for you to be consuming today. And next we're going to go over Singularity Net, which we also went over, which is ranked number 239. And let's just go back here for LGCY, which is ranked number 503 in the coin market cap. And here we have their website information, explorers, wallets, as well as their community, their social code, API ID, as well as tags as well. And then here's the GIX price and market stats over the last 24 hours, which is a high of 28 cents there and a low of 24 cents. So again, a good time to accumulate if this is an asset that you want to put in your portfolio. And again, I spent $110 for approximately 450 tokens. And again, I'll do some more as it's trading in these levels. If it decreases, then at that point in time, I know for sure that I need to really hustle and bustle to dollars cost average. So you have an all-time high there, January 28th of 2018, which is about 3 years ago at 95 cents, and an all-time low of 7/10 of a penny, March 13th, 2020, which was a little bit over a year ago as well. But overall, in the last year, it is green. Okay. And you got all of these different websites. And again, I use KuCoin as the place of purchasing. So therefore, you can go there, but there's other wallets or addresses that you can have when it comes to different exchanges there. And then here's some more information about Singularity Net coin, as well as their price and market data. So go over that. You got the Singularity Net news and guides here as well. So again, I encourage you to read over that as far as consumption is concerned as well. Okay. And again, here's their Twitter feed at Singularity_net. And you want to make sure you're giving them a follow as well. Okay. And always get the latest and greatest news from them. And most definitely you want to go ahead and check out their website, which is at singularitynet.io. I won't go over it. I'll leave it in the description as well, so you can have their website available for their AI marketplace, AI publisher, AGIX staking, and Meta marketplace. So I'm going to do a little bit more research on the staking here, and when I gather the information on how to do so, most definitely I'll be making a video about that here in the near future. Okay, because when we get staking rewards, when we get passive income, that's always important. So in case there's a bear market of some sort, we still have that passive income that we're drawing from. All right, and then next, this is coming from permission.io, which we covered what is the Web 3.0 features, definitions, as well as examples. And this is dated July 28th, 2020. And then, we want to know about the Internet of Value, Internet of Things, and how things are going to become with the Internet, or Web 3.0. So I won't go too much further into this. But, I'm going to most definitely leave it in the description for you to read for yourself today. Web 3.0 is the third generation of the Internet, which is a global network that permits intelligent interactions between all of its users as well as devices. And now to explain ourselves, again, Web 1.0 was the early internet that persisted until about 2000. And at first, websites were just places you could read the information posted on servers, as well as interact with such servers in simple ways. And there were search engines, and there were e-commerce sites like Amazon and eBay. And Web 2.0 arose following the turn of the century, and it was far more interactive, far more collaborative, and far more capable. And there were technical reasons why, not least of which was the rapidly improved bandwidth available to users as well as servers. And in this generation of the web that gave us smartphones and mobile computing, Web 2.0 could support near real-time interactions, and thus collaborative activity was feasible. And social networks like Facebook and Twitter were part of this, but so were graphical, multiplayer, games, and it also included the birth of big data and the machine learning algorithms that sifted through it. And again, Web 3.0 is defined by intelligence, and this intelligence is not just in interactions between people and websites, but between software and software. And there more than that. The difference between the Web 2.0 and Web 3.0 has multiple aspects, and we will discuss them one by one. So you got the underlying file system. You could go over that. Digital identities, micropayments, which we've also discussed on the channel as well. Okay, trust, semantic data and information, software negotiating with software, bots for everyone, which is kind of like interoperability between networks and blockchains, which is what we're going through now as this phase is coming into its completion. Then you also have AI and big data for everyone, and then you got 3D graphics, complete connectivity, ubiquity, and then when will Web 3.0 happen? And again, the timeline is all the way up until about 2025 until mainstream adoption. But again, I encourage you to talk to your family, friends, and folks about all of this happening. And I just had a conversation with my mom today, and she started talking to me about Bitcoin and other things. So she's starting to notice a lot of things. I told her, Mom, I'm really not into Bitcoin. And I kind of broke it down to her a little bit, and she kind of understands what I'm saying a little bit. But again, it's just a work in progress. You don't want to overload anybody, flood them with a ton of information, because, you don't want to, consume them with too much, because it'll be too much at one time, and it kind of turns people off. So again, take it easy, take it slow. Some people will, some people won't. So what? But at the end of the day, you will have people coming back to you later saying, hey, I thought, I heard you talk about this or that, and I need a little bit of help. What are your suggestions? What are your opinions, recommendations, things like that? And as you become more skilled and more knowledgeable, then you're going to be able to relay that information back to them readily and available, so that you have know your due diligence, and how to articulate it where they can actually understand it. So kind of do it that way. Always be open. And again, I always encourage you not to laugh at anyone, make fun of anyone, put anyone down, call them names. It's because, again, when I first came in, I was overwhelmed. Okay, I didn't know too much about too much, but what I did was consistently be consistent and gathering information, learning the stuff, learning the processes, as far as how long it's going to take. And I'm still learning till today, and I'm still confused with some things. So again, I encourage all of us to be patient with other people, allow us to persevere through the market, so that we can help them along the way when that time comes. And then next, we most definitely talked about our beloved XRP, again ranked at number 6 here in the market cap. And here's a little bit of info. Again, their websites, explorers, their wallets, their communities, the source code here, and the API ID, as well as their tags. And then here's some XRP price and market stats. And again, the 24-hour low and high is 93 cents as the low, and $1.05 as the high. And again, there's the 7-day low and high as well, which is 74 cents to $1.04. And again, an all-time high, which was about 3 years ago, January 7th of 2018, $3.40. And an all-time low, again, I wish I was able to buy at that price, May 22nd, 2014, which was about 4 years ago. But overall, ladies and gentlemen, in the past year, we're up 264.8%. So again, it's not a bad position to be in. Okay. And again, here are some exchanges that you can actually go on. I hold all of my XRP on my ledger. Okay, I do have some on Bitrue, just as a means to say if there's need to take profits just in case. I think I have maybe 500 tokens there at the most. But all of my XRP is on my ledger, or my hard wallet or cold wallet, so that if anything happens, I'm secure in that. And I always encourage folks to get off of the exchanges if you can. Some of the tokens are not able to do so, but again, get it off the exchange, secure yourself, secure your wealth, so that if there's any glitches, hacks, or anything like that, because we do see them from time to time, you're not one of those persons who is compromised. And I always encourage you, if you are on the platform, make sure you have all of your security features in place, your 2FA, your Google Authenticator, your email, your cell phone, and make sure that you protect your platforms of choice. Again, I'm no longer on Coinbase because something happened where there was like a spam swap, and I was compromised. So I will never use their platform ever again. And there's family and friends who've also complained about being hacked as far as a SIM swap was concerned as well. And from Coinbase's perspective, they haven't returned any of my emails. They haven't helped me retrieve any of my account information or some of the assets that was on their exchange. So I'm just going to ignore them and go with the ones that are good for me. Hotbit.io, KuCoin, and BitTrue are my most favorite platforms out there. And plus they have better staking opportunities and rewards, especially on Hotbit. Okay, so check them out. There's some links in the description for referrals. You can have those if you need a new platform to go to. And again, here's their Twitter page, Ripple. You want to give them a follow. You get a lot of different information. And then you want to make sure that you're following some of the people in their community. Joel Katz, which is David Schwartz, and then Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, and those folks over there. There's many others, so you want to make sure that you're checking them out and following them. And then lastly, we want to make sure that we leave you with their webpage, which is at ripple.com. You got a payments network here, customers, resources, about, and then you can also contact them there. And I won't really read into the website too much. I want to leave it here for you all to go over, just in case you haven't. We always want to make sure that we are clear with all of the people that we're looking into and researching continuously to try to find information that is valid. So anyway, folks, that is the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the recap. And I hope that I was able to provide some intelligent knowledge and information for you all to consume over the weekend. Most definitely we'll be back Monday. But for next week's video content, I just want to make sure that I put it out there that on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I will be traveling to Tennessee for to pick up the keys to our new home, which we just purchased. We are completing our escrow, so I'm excited about that. But again, ladies and gentlemen, I always tell you, this is a journey, and you guys are going to be on the journey with me. And I will be taking short video clips, combining them, hopefully to do a day-to-day, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, to kind of keep you updated of what's going on in that regards, because I think that, allowing folks to enter into my world is a big thing for me. And, it allows you to get to know me personally a little bit better from a personal point of view. And I like to be personable with people. I love the human interaction. I'm not just doing cryptocurrency or digital asset videos. It allows me to, reach every single one of you in a different way. Because again, I always want to stay humble. I always want to be down to earth and transparent and honest. So therefore, I want to make sure that you guys are along the journey with me on the day-to-day. Saturday and Sunday, I like to take off to kind of refresh and regroup, because sometimes doing this, the videos, it can become a little stressful, but not too much to where, I want to not do them. So again, I will make sure that we remind you all next week what the program is going to be like for that week moving forward. So anyway, folks, I hope that you guys have a great Friday Have a great weekend. And again, I always encourage you to do something new, fun, new, and exciting. And we'll get back to you guys on Monday. Again, have a great weekend. God bless. Take care. And as always, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.